All right, in today's explainer, we're unlocking a career masterclass from a pretty unexpected place, an ancient general from China's Three Kingdoms period. We're going to dive deep into the story of a guy named Ma Dai to uncover some timeless lessons on how to build real professional value. And it's not about being flashy, it's about something way, way more powerful: trust.
So let's just kick things off with a question for you. On any team, who's really more valuable? Is it the brilliant, high-profile star who gets all the press? Or is it the quiet, super reliable person who, when everything is on the line, is the one trusted to actually secure the win? Just keep that thought in your back pocket because it is the absolute central theme of Ma Dai's entire career. Get a load of this. This right here. This might be the single greatest performance review anyone could ever get in history. And it comes from Zhuge Liang, one of the most brilliant strategists of all time. Think of him as the legendary CEO of the whole kingdom. This one sentence literally defined Ma Dai's professional life. It wasn't about being the flashiest or the most talented, it was about being the one person you could absolutely count on when it mattered most.
So how did he earn that kind of reputation? Well, it definitely didn't happen overnight. Ma Dai's story starts in the shadow of greatness, not as a leader himself, but as a totally dedicated follower. And this is where that foundation of trust was laid, brick by brick, one mission at a time.
If you look at Ma Dai's profile here, it almost reads like a modern-day resume, and the key word is loyalty. I mean, look at his affiliations. He starts his career following his family, first Ma Tang, then his much more famous cousin Ma Chao. He isn't out there looking for his own command. No, he's learning, he's serving, and eventually he transfers that loyalty over to the kingdom of Shu Han, which is where he's really going to make his mark.
Now, to really understand Ma Dai, you have to get his cousin Ma Chao. Ma Chao was the superstar, okay? A famous, absolutely ferocious warlord from a legendary military family. He was the main event. Ma Dai, on the other hand, starts out as his plus one. He's the loyal follower. So while Ma Chao was out there chasing glory and headlines, Ma Dai was quietly mastering the art of reliable execution, building his whole career on a totally different, much quieter foundation.
This is what we could call the road of trials in his professional journey. Under the big boss, the strategist Zhuge Liang, Ma Dai isn't out there winning flashy, famous battles. No, instead, he's building this incredible portfolio of success through pure consistency. He often gets assigned the role of Vanguard. That's the tip of the spear. It's a super high-risk job that you only give to people who are not just brave, but also careful and completely 100% reliable. He's proving, again and again, that he just gets the job done.
And this is where all that quiet reputation building finally comes to a head. You know, every career has that one defining moment, right? A crisis where somebody has to step up. Well, for Ma Dai, that moment would decide the fate of an entire kingdom.
To put this into modern terms, just imagine this scenario. The visionary CEO, Zhuge Liang, dies unexpectedly in the middle of a critical project. Immediately, a top executive, the brilliant but really volatile General Wei Yan, goes rogue. He just defies the new chain of command and threatens to split the company, or, in this case, plunge the entire kingdom into a civil war. The situation is about as critical as it gets.
And you can just see how fast this all went down. There was no time for meetings or debates. Zhuge Liang dies, a power vacuum just rips open, and Wei Yan makes his move. The new leadership has to act like right now, but they need someone they can trust implicitly to handle a really delicate, high-stakes, and let's be honest, dirty job. So who gets that secret order? Ma Dai.
Okay, now really put yourself in his shoes for a second. You've just been handed this totally off-the-books assignment: neutralize a powerful and dangerous colleague. If you fail, it means your own death and probably a civil war. If you succeed, you'll forever be the person who did what had to be done. For Ma Dai, there was zero hesitation. This is the exact moment his entire career has been building towards.
And here it is, the successful project outcome. Ma Dai pursues Wei Yan, he confronts him, and he resolves the crisis. No drama, no long, drawn-out conflict, just a clean, decisive execution of his orders. In one single moment, he leverages years and years of built-up trust to save the entire kingdom from completely collapsing. This exchange is just legendary. As Ma Dai confronts him, the arrogant Wei Yan shouts out, "Who dares to kill me?" He completely believes he's untouchable. But Ma Dai, the quiet operator, the guy entrusted with great matters, is right there to prove him wrong. His response is so simple, so direct, and so final. This wasn't about ego for him, it was about duty.
So what can we learn from all this? I mean, how do we turn Ma Dai's story into a real, actionable playbook for our own careers? Because this is about way more than just history. It's a blueprint for how to become truly indispensable.
Let's break down his core competencies. First, he mastered his craft. He was an elite warrior, no doubt. Second, he was unwaveringly loyal. His commitment was never, ever in question. Third, and this is the big one, he cultivated reliability. He became the go-to person for the impossible tasks. And finally, he embraced those hard jobs that everyone else might shy away from. That right there, that's the playbook.
His career progression is just crystal clear when you look at it like this. He starts as a follower, totally in the shadow of his famous cousin. Then, through just consistent performance, he evolves into a trusted operator, the person you hand the critical missions to. And finally, he reaches the absolute pinnacle, a guardian, someone you literally entrust with the security of the entire organization. It's a clear, upward trajectory built entirely on a foundation of trust.
So how do you apply this? Here it is, the 3-step playbook. Number 1, build trust through consistency. Show up, deliver, and then do it again, and again, and again. Reliability beats raw talent over the long run. 2, be the calm executor. When a crisis hits, everyone's looking for the person who can handle the pressure. Be that person. And 3, understand that your ultimate value, your true superpower, is the trust that other people place in you.
Which, brings us right back to our original question. As you think about your own path, your own career, what do you want your legacy to be? Will you be the star player remembered for a few moments of brilliance? Or will you be the one who could always be entrusted with great matters? The one who, at the end of the day, truly secured the win? The story of Ma Dai shows us that while one gets the applause, the other gets the kingdom.